All right, let's talk about the IFPI model and what it actually means and how you can use it. So for IFPI, as you know, we give training, but also advice and consultancy how to get AI working for you and your organization. It's about getting hands-on, so not just having the knowledge, but also the skills and how to actually start implementing AI in your organization. So where do you start? You have so many possibilities, so many developments out there. What do you do? What does it mean for your organization? Let's talk about that. So I mentioned IFPI. What is IFPI? IFPI is identify, filter, prioritize, and implement. To give you guidance in how you can use AI in your organization. What would be a good first start? Well, it starts with to identify what is actually the goal that you want to reach. What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to implement or use AI? By identifying that goal, it gives you the direction already. It means for your employee, could be productivity. So you can use productivity tooling, you can use the AI tooling that is out there to really become a better, efficient, organized workplace. You can give your employees a standard toolkit that they can start the day with. Could also mean for your organization that you already have processes or products that you're like, hey, we can do more with this. So that can also be a goal, new product features. Or maybe it means that your entire organization can function in a different way, or you have a totally new business idea. That means that AI can transform your business model. So it helps to identify your goal first and look, where do we want to make changes? Where do we want to implement AI? There are some examples of product features in every department, so you can start anywhere. Product features is about sales, IT, legal, human resources. You can use it everywhere, but it helps to get that first identifying step. When you know what your goal is, you want to dig deeper. All right, great, I know my goal, but okay, not everything is suitable to start right away. So we go to filter, the second step of the IFPI model. Filter is about what is a critical process or a critical product feature and where am I able to experiment more. If you have a very error-prone, zero tolerance for errors application or customer-facing interaction and you're like, well, let's not make too many mistakes because we will be in the media right away, don't start there. Or start in a safe environment to experiment. You can really map where do we start based on your critical processes and products. This gives you another direction. So after identifying your goal, you really filter out what is a good area to start experimenting. Then you go through, great, we have an area. We have a lot of ideas how we can do this. You brainstorm as a team, you have experts that are identifying use cases. But not everything is right away the best one to start. Some things take a bit more effort or a bit less effort. So we have to prioritize because we cannot do everything all at once. So also with AI that promises a lot of transformation and benefits, make a good selection, prioritize where you want to start first. What is the value coming out of this and how much effort do we need to put into this? Do we tackle that main process with CRMs involved or Salesforce or other projects and combine all the data all at once, one big bang project? I would not recommend it. Start small, prioritize in a good way based on the value outcome and the effort needed. So that was the third step of the IFPI model. We had identify your goal, filter what is critical or safe to start experimenting. We have the prioritization because we can't do it all right away. And then you're like, great. We selected a first use case. What do we do now? Implement. This means you start actually working on it. You can have different strategies here. I would recommend that you get your experts involved. Not only external experts, but really get your organization, your employees involved in this experiment. Because you are building up a new model for your organization, a new experiment. This means you can build something, you can buy something, or you make a combination of both. Building something sounds starting from scratch. Doesn't have to be, but it is if you have a use case that is very specific, very custom, and you have the experts on board, you can decide to build something for yourself. Benefits are you have a lot of learning money that you pay for yourself, and you keep that learning and those experiences in your organization. It could also take a bit longer to see the benefits. And if you have to convince your management to actually go through with this, depends. You have to manage expectations here as well. Buying something off the shelf, at first it was more generic, but now you have also the customized models and the customized GPTs and the Copilot custom studio implementations. So it is more possibilities now to get an off-the-shelf AI model or application in and customize it further. Buying also could mean that you have to accept some features that are not there or not specifically targeted as you. And then I'm talking about the combination, which I actually recommend myself, is of course you can adapt generic off-the-shelf applications or models to have a good start, but then really work with your innovation team and your senior experts to make it work for your organization. What you also know in this way is to think about AI ops. If we have this experiment, we customized features that are running, we customized the models that we implemented, how are we going to maintain this? And in this combination of both, you also get the support, because some generic features will be updated for you. You don't have to maintain it all yourself, but think of a plan for AI ops as well. We went through the IFPI model, and it's a good way to start your use cases within your organization. This can also be a nice workshop with your managers, with your senior experts. Go through this model and define your first AI experiments within your organizations. And we're happy to help with i4AI.